everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and welcome to Look Back, where I take a look at reviews I did a year, 5 years, and 10 years ago. And then we talk about how I feel about them now. In this particular episode, a week, 10 years ago, I didn't do anything, so it's just 1 year and 5 years ago. We'll start with stuff I did last year. Right after Essen, I played White Washers. This is kind of a game where it's just one of those card games. I mean, it has a cool shaped box. I don't even think this game is categorized on Board Game Geek right now. It was okay. It was interesting to play the cards and try to get things done, but Builder Boom, this is a game for kids while you try to build your own thing and then press a button to smash somebody else's. Definitely geared for kids, but they enjoyed it. Handhouse Havoc. This is such a weird game. It's essentially Battleship with special powers. As you slowly are blowing up, you're shooting at someone else's hen house, and they have these different things out there. As you hit them, then they start losing special abilities. You pick which thing you're going to fire with each turn. It might give you special things. It's a pretty cool concept, maybe a little overwrought, but I thought it was fun. The Big Score. This is essentially two different games shoved together where you're robbing a bank, and in the first half you are going out on different jobs, and then the second half you do the big heist together. Both halves work fine. It was a little disjointed putting them together, but overall it is fun and very thematic. Men at Work. This is from the Big Pretzel Games, where it's like a better Jenga. As you have these beams, it's one of the prettiest games you'll see. All these beams and putting people on the beams. If you like dexterity games, you'll like this. And then Gravett. Gravett is not necessarily a game, but I saw it at Essen, wanted to try it out. These marbles going down these ramps. It's amazingly cool. 5 years ago, I took a look at Wetland, a little abstract game about turning tiles and trying to get your pieces connected. Not worth it. Way of the Dragon, a dice game as you move these people up these different rows. It's a little better with 2 to 3 players, but not very good. Conquest of Orion, a game in which you're working. It has nothing to do with Masters of Orion. That's what I thought, and I think people do think that. But the game was just an okay social game. Progress Evolution of Technology. I dropped this one a bit because this is from NSK Games and it's about tech, and I was really excited about tech. It's okay. It was interesting to me when I first played. I really liked the idea of the tech tree. As time has gone by, it's really kind of fizzled out. If you don't do anything with your techs, then the tech tree is not as interesting. Rolling Japan, on the other hand, went up for me. This is a roll and write game that, as I play many, many more roll and write games, this one keeps standing out to me. I think it's a fine one, and they redid it a few years after I did this as Rolling USA. And then Star Wars Imperial Assault. I was so excited when this came out. This was Descent mixed with Star Wars, and it's down just a bit. And the reason for that is there's some Star Wars fatigue for me, and there's also dungeon crawler fatigue for me. And I still like this game a lot, but I found that I mostly liked it as a tactical 2-player game. I have some characters, use some characters, and we fight against each other. And while the dungeon crawl is fantastic, and if you like Star Wars and there's so much content out there, I couldn't even keep up with it. It's not as like top of the list as it was for me at one point in time, but still a really good game. Anyway, those are the games I reviewed a year and 5 years ago. I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching Look Back on the Dice Tower.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.